Welcome everyone to the Pet Club 24/7 call. This call that we do on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays is intended for new people. So it is a little bit of repetition, but it's a little background about the company, a little background about the product, a little background about, we don't really mention the comp plan, but boy, is it ever good and is ever, we leaned on them a little bit to tweak it, put more money on the front side. They didn't bat an eye and they did it to make it the best comp plan in the history of the industry. I've been around the industry for about 35 years, been on 6 advisory boards. I've never seen anyone respond in this way. I've never seen a company that created the balance in the comp plan. And to do it, they're paying out a 55% actual payout with no breakage. That doesn't happen. All of the companies that say they pay 50% and 55%, I know, I've been on the inside, I see it. If you really see the actual payouts, it's somewhere between 30 and 35% every time. It's because they look at the numbers in the comp plan and they point to all of the numbers adding up to 50%. But when it actually comes down to what it pays, all of that breakage goes back to the company. There's no breakage here. All of the breakage goes to us members. That's why they called it Pet Club. It really does embody the name Pet Club for so many reasons. It started as a team, it's growing as a team, and it will continue into the future as a team, all with those that contribute to this company literally being co-owners because we participate in the profits. It's an amazing thing to watch. It's a beautiful thing to participate in. It truly is a legacy that we are creating. And we're doing it around changing lives and in many cases, saving lives. I've already seen it happen already in the short time that we've been here. We have a special guest on the call tonight. Weeks here. I want to hand it to her pretty quickly because she has been here through the entire growth of this company. So we'll get some of her perspective on things. And possibly even Kristen might show up. So I'm going to spend a short amount of time here. I want to say that I've been in functional medicine for 45 years. I've worked with the functional mushrooms. I studied traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine. I went to Asia, to India, also to study in that endeavor. I'm not surprised that it was standardized and really optimized in Asia because that's where they had incorporated it into their pharmacopoeia and many different remedies. Why? Because it works. Even the ancient Egyptians knew about Coriolus versicolor and used it as a longevity promoting herb, and it worked back then. The ancient Romans knew about it as a health tonic. As mentioned, all through Asia it was used and for millennia. It's been understood that it works. You can't sneak something into the marketplace that stands the test of thousands of years of use. But the great thing is all of that ancient wisdom came to a fore a couple of decades ago in Japan with a team of Asian scientists and researchers and doctors that actually studied it and figured out what made it so effective. And in doing that, they could isolate the qualities and the various ingredients using modern technology and figure out that there are over 200 varieties globally, but they pinpointed the one most pure and most potent, and that made all the difference. Further, they took it to the next level by figuring out what phase of growth is the ideal time to extract it, the most potent extraction time. Then they figured out the best extraction method. So we've never seen a product like this ever on the planet, isolated and standardized in this way. So we're getting amazing results like I never saw with functional mushrooms. So I'm super excited. Normally I tell a little bit of the story of the background of the company, but I think on tonight's call, I want to hand off pretty quickly because we have Gail Weeks here that's been here the entire time. And I'll let Gail maybe tell a little bit of her experience early and get into a little bit of the testimonial that she has. And then we have a couple of other testimonials lined up. So Gail Weeks, I really appreciate you being here. If you could unmute and